All right, so Mike Flanagan's last venture with Netflix. He had a good run, but all things come to an end. We'll see what he does over at Amazon. Dark Tower. Eventually, that's happening. I will be shocked. Anyway, so obviously he started with
Haunting of Hill House,
The Haunting of Bly Manor,
Midnight Mass,
and Midnight Club.
Yeah.
So this will be his fifth and final project in the TV department.
Right.
Obviously, he made
Gerald's
Game with them as well, but he's had his most success with them through the television, most notably in The Haunting of Hill House. So this one is Edgar Allan Poe. I'm not super familiar with this, but have you read The Fall of the House of Usher?
At one point I did, but I couldn't tell you anything about it. There was a period in my life when I was really into Poe, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
So it might be good to read it before.
So I'm going to guess a lot of familiar Flanagan faces.
Yeah.
And somebody's eyes are going to be off. Those are Flanaganisms. We're going to see a little Elliot.
Yeah.
Henry.
Little E.T.
We're going to see obvious Carla here on the thumbnail. So let's do this.
It's time.
Oh, he's from Gerald's Game. That's the husband.
It's time.
See, already.
It's time.
How beautiful the shots are.
Yeah.
Compared to the Pet Cemetery we just watched. There he is.
Stands stronger and darker than ever before.
That's the guy who plays Dick Halloran, right? In Dr. Sleep.
I neutralized you and sued into oblivion on the streets.
Neutralized. Like dead.
You guys really should get together.
Oh, hey, from Midnight Club.
And he's also the kid who's also in Midnight Club.
Usher, your family is a collection of stunted hearts. Whose time has come.
Who are you?
Consequence.
She never ages.
No.
Is consequential.
He's obviously from Bly Manor and iZombie. Oh, his wife.
Yeah.
Of course. I didn't even notice that was her.
What was that?
I'm gonna head out. I've got an appointment with your dad.
Your brother's dead.
This is tragic, but a few my heart will go on tweets will pat it out.
This was no accident. You have been targeted. And this woman knows everything. It's time, Roger.
So a modern take.
I'm afraid you're ringside for my reckoning, old friend.
I don't even own anything funeral black. Wait, that's not true. It's just fucking satin. Satin is silk for poor people, and no one should wear it to a funeral unless they died in it.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Is that
looks
like the pendulum?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Abra.
There are her eyes.
From Dr. Sleep.
And that's the Raven.
Yeah. Quoth.
Whoa.
Whoa, his eye?
Yeah.
See, eye stuff. Nevermore.
Yeah.
So they're doing a bunch of Poe stuff here. Someone's going to get bricked in a wall, probably.
May it rest in peace.
Their eyes were blank.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
See, that for contrast on the Pet Cemetery trailer.
I know. This is wild.
So much better.
But, I mean, like, Mike Flanagan is just wonderful.
He's a talent.
I've only not seen one of his movies still, Absentia.
Tonight.
But everything I watch of his, I just am always consistently impressed and in love, and I think he does such a fantastic job with horror. Every time he can combine that like emotional, like
he does drama horror,
horror, and I love it. This looks so good.
So yeah, I mean, this obviously is combining the works of Poe right into one thing, because you've got stuff from The Raven.
Yeah.
You've got stuff from, as I said, you'll probably see somebody like being bricked into the wall. You're going to probably see, Telltale Heart. You'll see stuff from all of it. So I like that he's going to be kind of drawing from the well of Poe, even though this is centered around the story of the fall of the House of Usher, which would be cool is if we cover the original Fall of House of Usher movie. I want to say that's Vincent Price. I don't know if I've ever even seen it.
I've never seen it.
But was that not a pendulum from the Pit and the Pendulum or something? I thought I saw a swinging one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be really fun to read a lot of these, like, you know, because most of Poe is all short stories and poems.
Yeah.
So it would be really fun to read, to get familiar with again, you know, before, so that we can kind of point things out.
Sure. I don't know how long the Fall of the House of Usher is, but you have like his complete works.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
Think I do.
Oh, you have the Lovecraft.
I have Lovecraft, so yeah.
It won't be hard to acquire.
No, not at all.
But yeah, I mean, if you showed me this trailer, it'd be like 20 seconds in, and I'd be like, even if I had no idea this thing was happening, I'd be like, this is Flanagan.
Yeah, he works with the same group of actors every time.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm fine with it because they clearly work well together.
Yeah.
So I think that that's a benefit. He has very specific eye stuff that he always focuses on, which again, I love.
I don't think anyone, outside of obviously a few, but I don't think anyone has a problem with this. And I say that because, you know, Rob Zombie gets such crap for putting Sherry Moon in every single project that he does. But that's a lot of the times because people don't like her. Right?
Yeah.
As to where, you know, Flanagan obviously puts his wife in everything outside of like one or two things. And no one ever has a complaint. Right?
Yeah, I think that's a bias, obviously.
It's because you like it.
Right. I like Sherry.
I'm not saying my opinion on the matter. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, that's why.
I don't think anybody cares as long as it's good, right? You can make, you know, people didn't have a problem with Johnny Depp and Tim Burton until they started making movies people didn't like Dark Shadows and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right, but when they were making Edward Scissorhands and Sleepy Hollow and that kind of stuff and Ed Wood, then everyone was like, give it to me. Right. It didn't matter. Same with, you know, DiCaprio and Scorsese, or De Niro and Scorsese. When people are making good stuff together, it doesn't matter. It's fine with me. And certain directors work really well with certain actors, and I'm all for it. And obviously they have a rapport with one another. Now, will he change that up for the Amazon world? Right?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Is Henry going to be freaking the Man in Black?
Well, I know that No, I think he wants Pedro Pascal to play him. Or no, not the Man in Black.
No,
Roland. Oh my god, I would lose my mind. I mean, yeah, I hope that I know that he probably has actors that he wants to work with and expand, you know, his like collection.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll still see a lot of the familiar faces, even with his new content with Amazon. So
the style in this trailer is gorgeous.
Yes.
This honestly might look like his prettiest of all of his stuff. Like this is more lavish. And I think that's because we're dealing with like rich people.
Yeah.
And so there's this kind of richness to it, as to where obviously like Hill House is super dark and dreary.
Yes.
Midnight Mass has that like washed out feel to it because it's an ocean town. Like he likes to match his palettes to his situations and his characters. And because this is like a very gaudy kind of environment, he's richened the tones more than usual. And man, it's just, I don't know how many episodes he directs, because sometimes he does a good amount of them. Sometimes he only does like one or two. Right? 2 I think is like the least he's done with the shows that he is involved with. But it has Flanagan all over it. This seems like he's gonna end strong, because I know Midnight Club didn't hit very hard with people. But I hope that this is like a good swan song for the Netflix deal, and that he can start focusing on The Dark Tower.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So yeah, very exciting.
So exciting.
October next month, super soon,
So
and that's all I want to see.
Yes.
Right. There's no point in it anymore.
No, I don't want to see anything else.
So no more trailers, please, and thank
None
you.
for us.
Yeah. So that's that. All right. Let us know what you think. And are you a big Poe fan? Have you read all of his works? Is there stuff in here that we missed? I mean, there probably is, because neither of us are Poe fanatics. Right? We don't know our Poe all that well. So if you know it and you saw things in here from other stories that we need to read, let us know. So until then, we'll see you very soon.